Hello and welcome to Catch a Cryptid. Today we're going to be going over the Bigfoot. We're going to be covering a few things here today. We're going to be going over an overview, some common misconceptions about the Bigfoot. We're going to be talking about his strengths, we're going to talk about his weaknesses, and most importantly, what kind of weapons you're going to need going in to catch a cryptid. All right, let's get into it, huh? Now, the Bigfoot likes to stay in the forest. All right, he's a forest-dwelling creature. Generally prefers to stay near mountainside. Now, what does this tell us about the Bigfoot? This tells us that he's scared, that he's a pussy, that he has to hide. He has to hide in the forest. And we can use that, and we will. The Bigfoot's a harder one to track down, because as you can tell, he may just look like any other man in the woods. He could just be homeless. We're not really sure. Also, gorilla. All right, now let's get down to some common misconceptions. Bigfoot, right? Plural, big feet. If there's multiple, which is a rarity, I assure you. Something people don't know about Bigfoot is he actually has very small hands. And you might think that it's just a joke, right? Oh, big feet, small hands, huh? That makes sense. Well, he's very insecure about it. And it's not nice, all right? We're trying to kill the Bigfoot. We're not trying to be mean, okay? Keep your bullying to yourself. Okay? The Bigfoot, he likes to hide, and he likes to run. Not much of a fighter. And I am. I've killed a few Bigfoot in my day. The police would disagree. They'd say that it was homicide. I'd say it was an honor, and I was doing my country a goddamn favor. All right, officer. He wasn't a man. All right, that was a Bigfoot. He wasn't just a hairy dude. Okay, he was a monster, a Bigfoot, not a homeless man that didn't shave. Cut that. Don't put that in. They don't need to know that. I could just lie. Yeah, I'm gonna lie, I think. Now, I've seen some crazy things online about the Bigfoot, and let me tell you, they're all wrong. Every single one of them. I've seen some goofy-ass theories. I've seen theories that this man, he's a dimension traveler. Let me tell you, he's not. Okay? He's hairy prey that I'm going to kill. And you can too, with the help of this. Maybe. You may suck at fighting, I don't know. Let's go over some strengths of the Bigfoot so that we may better understand how to take out the Bigfoot. Okay? Now you gotta be careful. Alright? Big strength. No neck. Alright, this man's head is placed firmly upon his shoulders. There is no neck. The neck is not a weakness. Do not go for the neck. If you go for the neck, you're going to hit hard hide, hard fur, and it's just, you're not going to do any damage. All right. Another big strength of the Bigfoot, his big feet. I mean, come on. It's literally in the name. He's got big stompers, okay? You catch this, if you're on the floor, dream with me here. All right. Some scenarios. Now you're on the floor and Bigfoot stomping up to you. It's over. It's lights out. Those big feet get anywhere near your face, it's over. He's a monster with those things. He will stomp the daylights out of you, tell you what. He will murder you. It might not be murder. Is an animal, if an animal kills you, is it murder? I think if an animal kills you, I think it's just like nature. I'm an animal. Now, another big strength, and I didn't have it up here because I want to show you. All right? And follow with me here, all right? Ears. This man can hear. All right. And now he likes the forest, again, like I said before. And he uses that to his advantage. You gotta tread carefully. Because he'll hear you coming. He'll hear you coming. So just be careful. Be wary. Another big strength, I should say, and something you should be aware of going into your expedition, going into your hunt. He's hairy. All right. Now I didn't do this because I run out of markers, but he's a hairy motherfucker. All right. This man is covered head to toe in hair. This man would put a hobbit to shame how goddamn hairy those feet are. All right. It's like a bush. I don't mean his bush. All right. And now hair. How is hair strength? Well, let me tell you, it's natural camouflage. All right. If you let this man into your home, what am I saying? What? It's called natural camouflage. All right. And he has it. Again, doesn't mean he can't be killed. Just something you got to be aware of. That's pretty much it. All right. Big ears. And I'll put this down for you. All right, there. Bam, 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 bam. If you can't read that, get better eyes. Don't make fun of my handwriting, all right? I got a PhD in killing monsters. Killing cryptids, I should specify. Killing big feet. Now let's talk about something I know you're just watering at the mouth to hear. Let's look at his weaknesses, huh? And then there are a multitude, I assure you. Big one. Bam. Small hands. Very small hands. Like a baby's hands. Okay? Now you got to be careful because it might make him seem less threatening. He comes up to you, very small hands. Okay? Very small. He comes up to you with those, you might think him not a threat, but assure you, just you wait till you see those dogs, all right? These stompers, now they're the real threat. Now, small hands, we can use that. That means he's not good with tools, and we are. And that's big. Another big weakness, all right? Bad eyesight. Terrible eyes. They can't see, but now listen, they can hear. So though they can't see well, they can see, all right, they just can't see well. Though they can see, they will hear you. But now if you're at a good distance, he's going to scan right over you. He ain't going to pick you up, all right, as long as you stay still. Don't move. At a distance, again, if he's up on you, he's still going to stomp you if he's close. Don't let him close. That's a big mistake. Don't let him close. I'm going to write these out so I don't, for you guys not to forget. Now, what else? What else could you possibly think? Now, this is a very accurate image, I assure you. And what do you notice? What do you notice that could be a weakness? That's right. That's damn right. The thigh gap. Now, the Bigfoot, he's got a huge thigh gap. And what does that mean? No. Yes. Exactly. Peak target. All right? Now, Bigfoot, something you also should know about him. Another weakness of his, on top of his huge thigh gap, he is always hanging dong. Now, I would illustrate him hanging dong, except that, well, I want this to reach most people. Now, his huge thigh gap on top of him hanging dong, that is prime target. That is prime target. That is a weakness if I've ever seen one. And let me tell you, it works, baby. It works. You take out the Bigfoot's dong, he's out of there. He's gone. He won't. He'll cry. It's pretty brutal. If you take out the dong, they will writhe around for a while, to be fair. And I don't blame them. I would not want my dong taken out either. That would hurt. And now follow with me here. The biggest weakness of the Bigfoot is, and come on. No brains on this one. He is a dumbass. He is stupid. And we can use that. We can manipulate that. Manipulate? We can abuse that. Because this dumbass don't know what's going to hit him. All right? Now, small brain, a little bit of a small weakness. Don't aim for the brain. Don't aim for the brain. Very small, hard to hit, I assure you. Now, you hit him in the head, he ain't going to feel it. He ain't got a thing up here, all right? Very small brain. Very protective, very safe brain. Now, dong, go for dong. Don't go for brain. Keep that in mind. Let's talk about something I know. I know everyone wants to know. And trust me, it's a big one. It's a big question. It's a big question to ask. What weapons should I bring? What weapons should I bring if I happen to come across a Bigfoot? What would allow me to be most prepared to take down this devil, this beast, this demon of the night? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me start with what you should not bring, okay? Blunt weapons. Melee blunt weapons, they're not going to do a goddamn thing against this beefcake, okay? This man's got thick fur, like I said before. Thick fur, small brain. You can beat this man with a bat 1,000,000 times. He's going to get right up on you, and he's going to smush you beneath his big, stinky feet, okay? You do not want blunt weapons. They will have no effect on this man. Now, I should state that if you are in a position where you are up against this in melee range and you stomp on his toes, you may be able to get a moment of respite, but it will not have long-lasting damage. Just a little tip for you. Just a little tip. Now, swords, okay? Swords, knives, sharp objects, sharp melee. You think a sword could cut through this man? Kind of. It works. If you're in a pickle, if you find yourself up next to this man, foot away from you, not man, this monster, if you find yourself up next to this monster, melee range, and you got a knife, well, boy, you're in for quite a fight. You're in for quite a struggle. Now, sharp weapon, it might have effect. You might be able to get it in its eye. You might be able to poke it in its ear. You may even be able to detach his dong. Let me tell you, you got his dong, you got him. But now, let's be honest. We're not going to go fight the Bigfoot with weapons, with melee weapons. I ain't going to bring a bat. I ain't going to bring a goddamn knife to fight Bigfoot. We need guns, damn it. We need guns because we're in America. And here in America, we shoot them. We shoot the Bigfoot. We shoot the monster. All right? We shoot them from range, from distance. Distance, now that's something you got to keep in mind. Always want to keep your distance from Bigfoot. Okay? At all times, you want to be away from him. You want to see him in your scope. All right? I'm going to go a little rapid here because there's a lot of guns. A hunting rifle. That'd be effective. What you shoot a deer with, you could definitely hit him. Now, one bullet might not do it, all right? But it kind of depends. All right, now, something else about him. I've done a few autopsies myself. Now, his heart, it's a little more center. Shoot. Oh, shit. Holy fuck, that's his heart, very centered. You hit his heart, you hit any of these organs, center mass, you might be fine. You might cause permanent damage. You may even bring down the beast at that distance. Handguns, pistols, 9mm, 45. You think any of those are going to do something against him? Damn right they would. 38. If you got a gun and you can unload on him, center mass, and again, you might be able to stop him. Now, you shooting his arms up, he ain't going to feel that. You shooting his legs up, he ain't going to really feel that. Now, you shoot his feet. You shoot his feet. well, you might just stop him. You might just immobilize him. You immobilize his tracks. You immobilize the beast. Now, if you're really a dead shot, if you're really honing in, I assure you, shooting dong will do it for you. I need to, you shoot dong, he gone. Words to live by there. Words to survive by, one could say. Now, you shoot him in the face, I can't guarantee you're going to kill him, but let me tell you what, you're going to immobilize his sensory factors. You take out his eyes, now they're bad, but now they're going to be worse. Now, you're able to shoot his ears, he ain't going to be able to hear. You're going to be able to do laps around him. You're going to be able to do laps around him, taking him out, all right? Now, I want to talk about the best of the best. You're going up melee. What is the best weapon you could possibly have? Melee. What do you think it could be? Can't be blunt. It's got to be sharp. And you want distance. What do you think? Huh? What? No. What? No. No, it's a halberd. We're going to want a halberd, all right? All right. Long weapon. Long style. Because you want a few distance on him. You're going to want to poke him at a distance. Now, but tell me, again, last case scenario. You pack a halberd in your pack, you're going to be fine on those close distances. You're going to be able to keep them away while causing damage. Halberd. Now, in my experience, the best ranged weapon that you could equip yourself with to take down the Bigfoot, I'd probably have to recommend the M249 light machine gun. Now, this weapon's kind of an all-rounder, but let me tell you, you got that thing ready? Ooh, baby. This little guy ain't gonna stand a chance. You cut down the whole goddamn forest with that Bigfoot. So stupid. Don't ever fucking make that mistake again, dude. Now cut down the whole goddamn forest, Bigfoot included. Now let's just do a little review over the facts, all right? His strengths. Big ears. Hairy. Big feet. No neck. Just remember that. Remember what to be aware of. Now his weaknesses. Small hands. Bad eyes. Thigh gap. And on top of the thigh gap, he is always hanging dong. Remember that. Bigfoot is hanging dong. Best weapon to bring. Now, if you can bring both, bring a halberd, bring an M249 light machine gun. This boy ain't gonna know what hit him. You go into the woods with that, you're gonna be fine. Trust me. Always remember, Bigfoot's a scary monster, but you're scarier. Bigfoot is hanging dong.